How's it going, FGO fans? Sharkquado here. So I do a lottery calculator every lottery, and I have for the last few. I kind of picked up the baton from someone on Game Press whose name was Taritsu. They used to do this for a few lotteries, and then they stopped. I don't know what happened. I hope if Taritsu is out there, I hope they're okay, doing well. So this is the lotto calculator. I'm gonna do like a quick run through of this because every lottery we get a lot of questions, which is great. I don't mind having questions, right? Whether it's here on YouTube, you can ask in the comments, you can ask on Twitter, you can ask in our Discord, that's probably the best place, or you can ask during stream, in stream chat, right? Regardless though, feel free to ask, no matter what. Even if this helps you 100% right now, but something comes up later on, it doesn't matter, reach out. No such thing as a dumb question. But we're gonna do a quick run through of this. So first off, file, make a copy. File, make a copy. File, make a copy. When you get to this, if you're going to use this, please do make a copy for yourself, right? But yeah, so let's get into the meat and potatoes here, right? So what this does is tells you what you can expect to get if you do a certain number of runs, use a certain number of AP refills, have a certain AP bar size, all of that, right? The heart of this is, what can I expect to get from how much I'm going to do lottery, or what is it gonna take for me to hit my goals in lottery, right? So for me personally, I wanna do 1,000 boxes this lottery. I've gotten close in the past, I've done like 750, but I have a really unique life situation coming up in September with the birth of my son. I will have tons of time where I'm just sitting here holding the baby, maybe feeding him, and I get to just tap a phone screen. I don't have to work. I probably won't be streaming as much during that time. I definitely still will be, but not as much, right? So the conditions are perfect for me to like no life degen this lottery. I can't wait, honestly. I've done it before. This is gonna be like next level for me though. So I plan to do 1,000 boxes. This will help me to kind of map out, hey, how can I reach that? What's it gonna take? Am I gonna do, you know, this amount here? Am I gonna like take this? What if I do this? Okay, whatever, right? But for most players, they're not gonna do, you know, quadruple digit boxes. Maybe you're looking to do like 50 boxes and you wanna find out what you're gonna get from that. Maybe you're not even looking at a box goal. Maybe you're thinking to yourself, how much EXP do I need in order to take a servant from level 1 to level 90? Well, this will automatically tell you, right? If you do 100 boxes total, you'll have enough for 6 SSRs level 1 to 90 or 9 4-stars from level 1 to 80 with no super or great bonus. Cool. How many gems do I need for standard classes here? Well, this is enough for 3 SSRs or 4 SRs per class, right? Same with the secret gems, the magic gems here, right? This is enough for 1 SSR, 3 SSRs, etc., right? That will automatically update for you. You'll get 300 bronze apples from doing that. You get 1 gold apple and 2 silver apples per box on boxes 1 through 10. That's not calculated in here because if you're farming at volume, those are going to be gone anyway. But some of this is generally going to scale nicely for your needs. The 4,500 mana prisms, you can basically add the 1,500 to that, right? So now I'm looking at 6,000, etc. With that, if I do 100 boxes, I'm going to get 1.1 million friend points, 444 million QP. If I do all 100 boxes on the 3rd rotation legend node, I have a good chance to get 264 stakes and 87 foreign god hearts. Cool, cool. I provide the node here. If you are going to take like a week or 2 ahead of lottery to kind of like pick and choose free quests that you can do dry runs of, I highly, highly, highly recommend that. This is about 2 weeks from the date of this recording, so August 6th. So in a couple of weeks, I do recommend players start to do like dry runs of similar free quest nodes just to see if they can 3-turn or if they are going to do like 5-turn, 7-turn, 9-turn, how long it's going to take them, right? So they can populate this a little bit better. But regardless, you can put in the total number of boxes that you want to do if you want. You can break it down by node. Maybe you know which one you want to hit because you want to farm more ice. Maybe you want to farm more dust, right? You know that you're going to get a certain number of these materials just from doing the lottery, right? I know I'm going to get this many just from doing 100 boxes in the lottery total, right? but I want to see like what I can get as far as drops go. Well, this spreadsheet will give it to you. If I do all 100 boxes on the 3rd rotation legend node, what am I looking at for CE drop chances? Well, you have a better chance than not of getting at least 6 and probably 12 or less. So between 6 and 12 is going to be your best chance to get that number of CE drops, right? Going back here, you can spread that out. All right, so let's say I actually want to do 20 per no matter what. My goal is to do 20 boxes per node, and that will be 40 per rotation here, right? So it's going to take me 4 hours to do this. It's going to take me a little bit less to do that and a little bit less to do that because of my drop percentages here, my ticket bonus based off drops, the estimated total CEs after that round. So after I do this, let's say I do the legend last, well, I'll have picked up another CE drop. That's why this is a little bit lower, right? This is the number of actual like hours it's going to take you. If you do 120 boxes with these exact numbers, 142 AP, 6 slotting, no MLB, 6 slotting, 1 MLB, 6 slotting, 2 MLB, etc., then it's going to take you 24 total gameplay hours if each run is 180 seconds. All right. All of that is going to automatically populate as you go through here. These are the amount of materials you can expect to get as far as drops go. The drop data and the CE drop data and the ticket drop data, all of that is based off of the JP server. So shout out to, honestly, several different websites. They do thousands of runs. They take very, very, very good care of their data. I have never had a problem with the accuracy of that data. I've never had a lottery come up where at the end of it, I noticed a massive deviation, or even during it, a massive deviation from what I saw on the Japanese server data in ours. That's probably going to hold up here. I have full faith and confidence that it will hold up here. So what you'll see here, the ticket drop rate is slightly higher for Hero than Legend. It's honestly negligible for most players unless you're farming at massive scale. If you're plus 12 on the 3rd rotation, you're looking at 2 more tickets per run on the 3rd rotation here on the Hero compared to the Legend node. Now, again, for most players, it's going to be negligible. It doesn't matter. You won't care. It's not really going to save you time or money if you're, doing certain AP refills that we won't name, or golden apples, right? It's not actually going to affect that. But if you're doing hundreds and hundreds of boxes, this is absolutely going to matter. It's absolutely going to matter. So it's something to kind of keep in mind. But regardless, let's say I want to do 20 boxes, but I can't 3-turn, right? Let's say I have to 5-turn face card. Nothing wrong with that at all. Go ahead and time it for yourself. The first couple of times you do it, average that out. Maybe a few times, average that out, right? And so it doesn't take me 3 minutes. It actually takes me like 5 minutes, right? So let's just say like instead of me getting 3 good minutes, right? 6, 12, 18 here, I'm going to take 6 minutes, right? I'm not actually going to be able to do 5. I have to do 6 minutes, right? Same with this one. Maybe this second rotation is a little bit kinder to me. I can do it in 5 minutes, right? And then let's say for some strange reason on the 3rd turn, I can still 3-turn it and have like maximum efficiency as far as like button presses go, right? This will also affect a lot of the data that you see. You should have seen it populating as we went, right? So if I change this here, suddenly it's going to take me a lot less time, right? Same with this. It's going to go from 8.85 hours to 4.4 hours. Makes sense, right? Math scales. So you can expect all of that information to change based off of your inputs here. For your ticket bonus and your AP bar, you can kind of keep an eye on that as you go. I do recommend players update this as they play the lottery. If they are really looking to figure out like, hey, what's my CE? What should my CE drop have been? Like, how many should I have gotten? What can I expect to have gotten so far for friend points and QP? The reason for that is because if you are farming at scale, if you are farming in mass at volume, the last week of the event in which the shop is open but the event is not active, right? So the time period beyond this right here, if you're like me, you're probably not going to be able to use all the EXP. I have burned more EXP than you probably want to hear, right? Well, because of that, I kind of want to know how many of these I can feed into like a super grailed servant, right? Maybe I've got someone sitting at level 110 and I want to take them to level 120 if I have the grails, right? Now I can start to see how much I I can get away with, right? Again, this will tell you how many SSRs, SRs you can expect to be able to level up using the EXP that you get, provided no super great success. It'll tell you how many runs per box, how many tickets per run. It'll tell you your AP per box, right? So if this is my data right here, this is my inputs. It's going to take me 177 AP to do one box if I'm running 6 slots, and I take 180 seconds per run at 142 AP bar size. All of that is going to mean that it's going to take me more than 1 AP bar to do one box, right? Now, obviously, when I bump this up, let's say I go total degen mode and I have EX luck, I bump this up. Cool. Now, it's actually going to take me a whole lot less. I'm only going to be in the 100 AP per box, right? And I can scale that out as well. So all of this will update accordingly. The boxes per pack is based off of maximum Saint Quartz pack. Refills per 100 boxes should sound pretty self-explanatory. Refills per box is just that divided by 100. So your runs required up here, if I want to do 100, let's say 50, 50, and then 20, 20, right? The runs required to do this is going to take 53 runs to do 20 boxes, provided all other variables here, right? The runs required to do 100 boxes up here is 266, basically 267. This is going to be a little bit lower because, as you can see right here, it gave me the estimated total CEs after the previous round into this. Now, this assumes that you are farming in order. This assumes that you're doing first and then second, and then you go on to the third rotation and you're doing hero, then legend, or whatever, right? So you may need to kind of alter the data here or your expectations either way. Regardless, it should give you a pretty good outline. It should give you a pretty good outline. So let's say I'm doing 200, 200. Let's say I'm doing 150, 150. And let's say I'm doing, I don't know, 150 again, 150 again. Comes out to a nice 1,000, right? You could probably just flip these numbers around IRL, but let's just say for this, right? I have over here a pretty good heat map of my CE drop chances. I have over here a pretty good expectation of my total mat drops. These are estimates, but they're probably going to be fairly close. This is my total haul, right? So 4 billion, nearly 12 million, so 11.5 million friend points, 45,000 monoprisms. If that sounds like a lot, it's not. Like, you'll go through 30,000 between lotteries. Trust me, I've done it. 25,000 gold EXP, 15,000, all that, right? It's all right here. It's all right here. So, long story short, this is probably not going to answer every question you might have ahead of time, but hopefully this is a good primer on how to use the spreadsheet. Take some time, look at these nodes, use some free quest runs, see what kind of seconds per run you're going to be able to accomplish, input those accordingly, see what kind of box goals you have, right? Let's say you're shooting for a number of friend points. Let's say you're shooting for a certain amount of QP. For a lot of players, they're going to want to max their QP. Well, if I don't do anything else and I do this many, I'm going to get to 500 million, right? So if I do nothing else, but run plus 12 on the third legend, guess what? I'm going to get 500 million. You can extrapolate that further, right? Anyway, it'll tell you all this stuff right here. If you have any further questions, I know I said it earlier, I'll say it again though. You can reach me on Twitter. You can reach me in the comment section below. You can reach me on Twitch in chat, Discord as well. You can ping me on there. I don't care. I'm accessible. I'm available. You can email me, sharquado@gmail.com. You can hit me up wherever you need to. There's no such thing as a dumb question. There's no such thing as a dumb question, all right? Hop in there and either I'm going to be able to help you or some of my veteran community members will be able to help you because they've used this themselves in the past. If you notice any errors, honestly, speak up. This takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. And I prepped it far in advance because of the fact that I knew I was going to have a son coming around this time. So I did prep it far in advance, but that means that, if you notice something during the lottery or something like that, hey, accidents happen, mistakes happen. I'm not going to get upset about it. So please do let me know. Long story short, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe. This is a small but growing YouTube channel. I've just recently started to take it seriously in the last 4 months, and I really like to see it continue to grow. And that's only possible by people hitting the subscribe button. So I know you hear it all the time, but you're going to hear it from me here again. So thank you so much. Take care. Have a great one. Good luck on your rolls. And I'll see you in Lotto season.